All right, boys and girls, welcome back to another edition of the Traveling Phys Ed Roadshow. As you can see here in my basement, I built and developed my own version of a driving range. Today's lesson is entitled Chippo Fitness, and here's how it works. If you are familiar, if you've ever seen a driving range before where individuals go to practice their golf swing, there's a lot of different targets and objects that you can actually hit the ball at. So we're going to do something very similar today. However, you are going to be playing against Coach Brian today. When Coach Brian swings and hits the ball and hits one of these targets, there's going to be an exercise associated with that target. So here's how it works. As we cruise and navigate through our own version of our driving range here, I'll explain the exercises that are associated with some of those. So here we go. If the ball lands in one of these hula hoops on the ground, you're going to be responsible for doing 5 jumping jacks. If it goes through one of these hula hoops in the air, you will be responsible for doing 10 jumping jacks, because it's a lot more difficult to hit the ball through a moving target or a target that is placed up in the air. If it hits one of these purple buckets, you'll be responsible for doing squats. So real quick, before I move on, quick recap: jumping jacks, feet and hands together, come out and back together. We all should be very familiar with jumping jacks at this point. Squats, I'm going to put my hands out in front. I'm going to keep my feet shoulder width apart, and I'm going to go straight down. Again, if it hits a purple bucket, it's worth 5 squats. If it actually goes in the purple bucket, because that's a lot more difficult, it'll be worth 10 squats. So as we cruise around, the Chippo boards, which are actually built for practicing golf shots. So if it goes in this big circle here, you will be responsible for running in place for 30 seconds. If it goes in one of these 2 smaller top holes, which again are a lot more difficult to hit and get the ball in, you'll be responsible for running in place for 1 whole minute. Holy smokes. If the ball hits, if it hits the can jam boards, you'll be responsible for doing 5 burpees. If it goes inside the can jam board, you'll be responsible for doing 10 burpees. If it goes inside the laundry basket, which is this here, we will do, let's say, 5 knees to chest. Knees to chest. Bring my knees straight to my chest and straight up. That would be a knee to a chest. Burpees, we're going to shoot up, go down to the push-up position, spring back up, and that would be considered 1 burpee. Again, I know I throw a lot of information at you right there. I don't expect you to remember all of that. However, if you get confused, feel free to stop the video, and Coach Brian will help you with the exercises. Oh, and one last thing I forgot to mention. After each shot, you're going to be required to take 1 lap around your room. So make sure that you have some open space. Make sure the couch, the dog, and objects are off the floor, because after each shot, I'm going to expect you to do 1 quick lap around your room and come back and see what exercise Coach Brian has in store for you today. All right, so here we go. Each exercise is represented by one of these plastic golf balls, and don't worry, they're only plastic. I would never use real golf balls inside the house because I don't want to break anything. However, I got a whole bucket of them. This is a very difficult exercise, as it's going to be hard to hit some of these objects. However, let's have a lot of fun with this today. Here we go. First shot of the day. This is going to represent what we're doing exercise-wise. All right, so I hit the Chippo board. So we said the Chippo board is worth running in place for 30 seconds. Feel free if you'd like to stop the video, but make sure we're doing 1 lap around the room. When we come back, we're going to run in place for 30 seconds. All right, here we go with our next shot. Let's see what we're aiming at. Try and hit one of those purple buckets over there. Oh, and I hit the can jam board. We know that can jam is worth 5 burpees. So right now I'm going to pause the video. I suggest you do the same. Take 1 lap around the room. When you come back, you're going to be responsible for doing 5 burpees. All right, and we're back. Let's see what exercise Coach Brian has in store for us next. Let's try and go for that blue hula hoop in the back there. Oh, and I just missed it. However, unfortunately for you guys, it landed in the can jam, which means you are going to be responsible for doing 10 burpees. Again, I'm going to pause the video momentarily. I suggest you do the same while you do your 10 burpees. All right, here we go. Next shot. Let's see what Coach Brian has in store for us. Let's go for those purple buckets in the back. Oh, and Coach Brian nailed it. One heck of a shot. Purple buckets indicate that you, because the ball went in, are going to be responsible for 10 squats. All right, so do one quick lap around. When you come back, you and Coach Brian will do 10 squats together. All right. All right, hopefully you're back in time. Here we go. Let's do 10 together. Arms out and down. 1, good. Back down. 2, awesome. 3, you're doing great. Here we go. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good work. If you need a quick break, always feel free to pause the video, grab a quick drink, towel off, and come back. All right, we haven't done any jumping jacks. I'm going to try and hit one of the hula hoops on the ground, which we know would be worth. Oh, yeah, I got it. Blue hula hoop. We're doing 5 jumping jacks. Here we go. Coach Brian will do them with you. Let's do 5 jumping jacks together. Oh, do me one quick favor. Make sure we did our lap. Let's not cheat ourselves of that. Let's do one quick lap. Hopefully we're back. And let's get 5 jumping jacks together. Here we go. Ready? Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good work. Here we go. Let's see what our next exercise is. Oh, yeah. Coach Brian has quite a few golf balls left here. All right. So, again, any need to pause the video, grab a quick drink, you are always more than welcome. Let's go for the Chippo board. Let's see if we can get one in there. Oh, all right. So that was a miss. No exercises. All right. Catch your breath. Here we go. Oh, I hit the purple bucket, which we know is worth 5 squats. Here we go. Let's do 5 squats together. Hands out. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good work. All right. I know you didn't do your lap. I'll give you a quick break on that one. You did not have to do a lap that time. You did your 5 squats with Coach Brian. Now we're looking for our next exercise. Here we go. Oh, nothing. You're off the hook. You're still catching your breath as we missed everything. All right, so that one hit the Chippo board, and we know that is worth 1 lap around the room. So do 2 laps because you're supposed to do 1 after each shot. Do 2 laps quickly around the room. And as we come back, we're going to find out what our next exercise is. So 2 laps. Here we go. All right, that hit the Chippo board. So you're required to do 1 extra lap. So 2 more laps around the room. Oh, and that hit the can jam board. All right, so we know that can jam is worth 5 burpees. All right, so let's do 5 burpees together. Again, do me one quick favor, 1 quick lap around the room. When you're back, we're going to do 5 burpees together. I'll wait. And here we go. Let's go. 5 together. Ready? Begin. 1. That's 1. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Good work. All right, we got 5 burpees down, and we still have a slew of golf balls left. Let's see what our next exercise is. Oh, my goodness. Coach Brian nailed it right in the can jam. In the can jam, you're going to be responsible for 10 burpees. Again, feel free to stop the video at any time. Coach Brian's going to take a quick pause. That'll give you an opportunity to do your 10 burpees. All right. Hopefully you caught your breath because you're required to do 1 lap around the room and then 10 burpees. Here we go. Let's see what exercise Coach Brian has in store for us next. Oh, in the big Chippo board, which we will be required to run for 30 seconds in place. I'll do it with you, all right? Again, do me one quick favor. Do your lap around the room. I'll give you a second. As we come back, we're going to be responsible for running in place for 30 seconds. All right. Hopefully you're back. I'll start the official clock. And here we go. We're running for 30 seconds. Keep moving. We're getting our steps and our exercise in today, that's for sure. Keep moving. You're doing great. 20 seconds in. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work. Here we go. Let's see what our next exercise is. Let's keep it moving. How about that orange bucket? Oh, just missed. All right, you get to catch your breath. As Coach Brian missed everything. Let's go. Another miss. That's back to back. All right, that ball's a wash. Here we go. Let's see what else we have. Try and go. All right, so that one hit a hula hoop on the ground. Again, do me a favor, do one quick lap around the room. When you come back, you're going to do 5 jumping jacks, 5 jumping jacks. All right, I know you guys are working extremely hard. Here's the deal. I'll cut a deal with you right now. If Coach Brian can hit a golf ball into this floating net right here, we'll all run in place for 1 minute, and we will close out today's warm-up exercise. However, if I miss and it hits another object, then we're still playing. I don't know. Quite a difficult task. Here we go. Let's try it. No dice. However, it did hit the Chippo board, which means we are required to do an extra lap. So you're going to run in place 2 times now. Go ahead. Do that. When you come back, again, feel free to pause the video as Coach Brian's going to line up his next shot. All right, here we go. Next shot, next exercise. Oh, and that's it. Coach Brian successfully hit the Wilson net floating inside our basement, which means we are done today's warm-up exercise. All right, hopefully you enjoyed this. As next time when I see you, we're going to do something very similar. All right, this is Coach Brian signing off from his driving range, or in this case, my basement. Till next time, boys and girls, be safe.